What's good, man? Y'all already know what it is, and I'm back with another video, man. And y'all already know we did the video yesterday. Luce Canon allegedly house was surrounded by 12. His wife did the video. A lot of people said it was fake. Luce Canon said it was real. He's actually dropped several things in his story on Instagram, and we're gonna get into them real quick, man. Because there's some pretty interesting things said. And like I said, I've been knowing about some things behind the scenes, like not that somebody told me, I just felt it. It was something going on in the exposers camp. But allegedly, somebody sent them people to Luce Cannon's house deliberately, gave him his address, the drop. And apparently, Luce Cannon was in there with his daughter when all of this happened. Now, again, I know some of y'all going to say, like, Luce Cannon is lying. And y'all know I be on Luce's, you know what I mean? Every single, you know what I mean? Anytime he slip up, you know, I'm reacting to it, calling it out, calling it how I see it or whatever. So by no means am I getting on here like to defend Luce Cannon and say what was allegedly supposed to happen real. But let's just like go through some of these stories, man, so we can kind of talk about what he's saying and kind of get an idea of what we feel is going on real quick. So let's check this first clip out.
Hassan Campbell, Academics, shout out Adam 22, shout out Creek, shout out the IBM crew, you know, shout out to Poetic Flacco, CJ, Cash, all my fans across this globe. Shout out to everybody that rock with me, right? But I have a special thing. Oh yeah, they swatted my house. Goofy. Talking about I had 2 people kidnapped. But we're going to talk about that later. But one person I like to give a shout out to is Brick Baby. Because Brick Baby went through all measures trying to bail me out. They didn't have to. They checked the house, you know, ran through things, apprehended me for a couple of hours. Once they found out there was nothing, they let me go. Neighborhood.
Now, then he went ahead and showed a screenshot of the text messages from Brick Baby, which is pretty interesting. Brick Baby hit him up and said, hit me up real quick. You know, Luce Cannon said, thanks, King, for checking on me. They swatted my house, saying I had 2 people in there, KN, SMHA. SMHA. And then he asked him, was he good? He said, 1 sec. And then he said, it's hood, just tap in. We was finna bail you out. You know what I mean? That's what Brick Baby said to him. He said, my wife said she F with you so much now. And Brick said, on God, I'm a real homie to the ones that's in SNU. I ain't gonna say that diss right there, but whatever. You know, they talking to each other. Real to me. Crip Street. You know what I mean? So Brick Baby allegedly was trying to go ahead and bail Luce Cannon out, as we see. You know what I mean? I don't know how true that was or whatever. It's a couple other slides that we're going to show. I just need to go through them real fast because there's some music playing in the background. But there's another clip, though, that was pretty interesting. Now, he would go on to actually say that he's done with the exposers. Now, y'all heard him shout out Cash in the first slide, which is Cash Jones, a.k.a. Wack 100, whatever y'all want to call him, Bubble Butt. But at the end of the day, let's listen to what else Luce had to say on this particular slide right here.
When a nigga try to make some content out of me, and we supposed to be on the same team, it's fucking nigga for life, dead homies. It ain't no more exposures with me. Neighborhood Crip. You better stay with your guns, nigga.
Now, he definitely wasn't talking to Wack. He's not talking to Wack in that particular clip right there. I believe, and I'm going to just be all the way honest and real, he's talking to 600. And this ain't the first time I heard him diss 600. He also went at 600 a couple times because 600 been running around talking about this open case with Big U. Now, Wack has also chimed in on this situation as well. But for some reason, I believe that Luce Cannon has some type of issue with 600. You know, I really do. I really believe that he has an issue with 600. And this ain't the first time that he said something about somebody talking about an open case, though. You feel what I'm saying, right? Now, at the end of the day, I'm going to say this. I don't agree with nobody talking about no open cases on the internet. I don't. And apparently Luce Cannon don't either. Did this really happen to his house? Is what Luce Cannon saying happened to his house really happened? Something happened. He ain't in jail, so it is what it is. But I believe that there's trouble brewing between 600 and the rest of the exposers. Now, we talk about everybody, 600 rats and busters. That's his whole thing, rats and busters. And even Wack 100, because I don't know if Luce is giving Wack a pass on this whole case. I think the boy's name is Rayshawn Williams. He's from Cali, but this particular situation took place out in Vegas, and they trying to basically say that Big U had something to do with it. You know what I mean? 600 has even went as far as talking to the boy's mom on video. You know what I mean? All of that, right? Now, for normal people, for people who may or may not be, from that lifestyle or whatever, there's really like not a issue with them talking about that situation. I'm going to be real with y'all. If you aren't in that lifestyle, I don't believe it's an issue with you talking about it, right? But with people that come from that, especially people who have been calling people out for being rats and busters, it's a little strange to me that you would be on there talking about this case that happened back in, I want to say it was 2001. I was trying to pull it up for y'all. He was a 21-year-old dude. They found him out in Clark County, which is, Las Vegas or whatever. I really ain't here for that, though. I that's between Big U, 12, and whoever wants justice for that, right? It has nothing to do with me, has nothing to do with content. Football player living with Big U hit up and knocked down. Big U didn't go to the funeral. Family wants answers. He also did a couple live streams about this particular situation, talking about Big U's DNA was found on the football player who was last seen with Big U. Mother calls in. Like, why is 600 even doing videos on that type of content, though, man? And I think that's what Luce is talking about. I think Luce really don't want no parts of that particular situation. And at the end of the day, all the shit we can say about Luce Cannon, all the drama, all the things we done seen Luce involved in, all of that, man, I can say if that's his stance on it, not rocking with 600 because of that, talking about open cases, I agree with that. But you also gotta talk to Wack about it too, because Wack has also been online talking about this situation. Get in the comment section though, man. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Y'all already know what it is though. Ruler Gang.